You're about to witness raw power in action, where steel meets dirt, engines roar, and precision decides everything. Buckle up. This isn't just work. It's pure machine dominance. A giant concrete pillar came crashing down during demolition, slamming onto an excavator. Dust exploded, metal crunched, and for a moment it looked fatal. Yet somehow the operator walked away alive. The 350,000-ton MV Stellar Banner, once a steel giant hauling iron ore across oceans, met its end off the coast of Brazil. After running aground and being declared unseaworthy, the air holding it afloat was released, and the colossal ship vanished beneath the waves in seconds. It's jaw-dropping to watch the John Deere 850 JWWT bulldozer in action, facing off against a massive tree rooted deep in the ground. With sheer hydraulic power and precision, it pushes through effortlessly, ripping the giant from its base in seconds. Pure strength meets engineering brilliance. Four Eggborough Power Station cooling towers, once towering symbols of Yorkshire's skyline, crumbled in a perfectly timed demolition. Decades of history vanished in moments, leaving only dust and echoes of power behind. In this treacherous, swampy field, even the toughest machines meet their match. Several tractors have already sunk deep into the mud, but with teamwork, cables, and horsepower, these giants refuse to surrender. A perfect display of raw power and persistence against nature's trap. He tried to show off his towing skills, but the overloaded hay trailer had other plans. One pull too hard, and the entire load tipped like a domino, turning confidence into comedy in a matter of seconds. In Russia, road rage took a heavy turn. A car versus an excavator. The driver refused to back down, but when steel met sheet metal, it was clear who ruled the road. An excavator plunged straight into the harbor basin but was later lifted out by a massive crane. The operator miraculously escaped unharmed, and quick action prevented any environmental disaster. After removing trees for new power lines, the Caterpillar skidder sank nearly 3 feet deep in soft mud. It took a John Deere excavator and plenty of muscle to drag the 30,000-pound beast back to solid ground. When the skid steer sank into an old stump hole, skill took over. Using just the bucket, he lifted himself free, proof that experience always beats panic. The Tarmo backhoe attachment turns an ordinary tractor into a digging powerhouse. Here, it's effortlessly sifting and spreading gravel, precision, control, and raw strength in perfect harmony. Even the most powerful excavators can meet their match. This red beast sank almost entirely into thick mud, but with a heavy crane and skilled teamwork, it rose again, a perfect reminder that real strength is knowing when to call for help.
Kran hängen.
Built like a fortress on tracks, this armored cat excavator survived an anti-tank mine blast, protecting its operator. A true symbol of Chile's progress in clearing 85% of its landmines. In this jaw-dropping scene, a T-130P bulldozer lies half-submerged after a clutch failure sent it sliding into the mud. The 2007 model is now being winched out by another crawler, steel dragging steel. A brutal reminder, one slip and tons of metal go under. During a demolition in Schorndorf, this excavator plunged into a basement and was trapped for an entire day. As night fell, 2 massive cranes joined forces to lift it from the rubble, a dramatic rescue proving that even the strongest machines sometimes need a helping hand. The John Deere 3420 powers through thick mud like it owns the field. Every wheel spin throws up dirt, but nothing stops this beast. It's exhausting work, yet perfectly handled. Proof that in skilled hands, even the toughest terrain bows down. The New Holland harvester was stuck deep, but the Zanello 500C came to the rescue. Its engine roared like thunder across the field, pure power and precision proving that real strength speaks through action. Working on a steep slope, this excavator faces gravity and danger at once. Every move must be precise as it pushes a massive rock downhill. Pure skill, steady hands, and raw machine power in perfect harmony. Sometimes the ground gives out, sometimes the slope wins, but when a Hitachi ends up like this, it's not just a wreck, it's a story of grit. You can flip the machine, but you can't flip the will. Real hustle isn't always upright, but it never backs down. Watch the Cat 657 push through with power and precision. This beast moves massive loads effortlessly, showing why it's a favorite in tough earth-moving jobs. The operator's skill and the machine's strength make every task look smooth and unstoppable.